So it sounds like a lot of mentoring on your behalf, of mentoring the students and being a preceptor. And then earlier in the conversation, you said that you had a mentor, which led you to becoming um, a VA pharmacist. So you also have a business, Dream
Yes.
Secured Mentoring. So can you
Yes.
talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. So Dream Secured Mentoring Network, LLC. It's a very long name. I started mentoring before I actually, God gave me a name for it and everything like that. I was been mentoring pretty much all my life. And so like one of the girls from my church, I mentored her when I was in high school. She was in middle school, and then when I went to USC, she was in high school, kind of just saying, you know, these are things that you should do. These are things you shouldn't do. She ended up going to USC, and she's now a physical therapist. But during that process, you know, I kind of helped her along the way of just giving advice of things that I wish I would have known, things I wish I would have done or not done. Just, you know, it's really important to reach back to ensure that the hurdles that you had to overcome, somebody else doesn't have to overcome them, or the mistakes you made, somebody coming behind you doesn't have to make those mistakes, or the fears you have, you know, I'm able to calm those fears and say it's going to be okay. So it's something I've always done. It's really my passion to be able to reach back to other people and kind of help guide them, and I've been doing it. Now I have a name for it.
Okay.
And so whether it's a long-term relationship of mentoring, whether I meet you and connect you with someone in a field that you're interested in, I really try to make it a network. There's things that I have desires to do with the network, but I have to get off of my behind and do them. Right now I have a student or a mentee. She's in Maryland and she's interested in going to pharmacy school.
Okay.
And so we're working with her to apply to pharmacy school, going over her application, the steps to that process, helping to build her GPA and really make her resume shine. And then I have a couple of students that are in pharmacy school now looking to do residency. So we're working on redoing their CVs and making sure that they know what should stand out, even just the configuration of the CV. I also help with the interview process. So we do mock interviews. I help them when it comes to how to communicate with residency directors or residents, sending emails, professional emails, how to word them.
Yes.
I have a corpsman who I worked with. She's now in nursing school. So we worked on her nursing application, answering those questions of like, why do you want to be in this field? And, you know, everyone says, oh, since high school, something happened and this is why I want to do it. You know, really honing in on answering those questions and really allowing your application to stand out. So she's at UIC nursing. Some of the students that I mentored wanted to do residency. So 2 of them are at VA residencies, one in Florida and then one here in Illinois. We worked on, again, interviewing skills, how to present yourself, how to really, even if it's something negative. So I have 2 mentees in California. One is just starting out in undergrad and trying to figure out, what am I doing here? You know, and then there's life circumstances that come into play too. You know, some have children and they're trying to figure out, how do I go to school and have a family life?
Yes.
I got 2 cats. I don't know.
We see her behind you right now.
Do you really? Oh my God.
She's just hanging out. It's all good.
Yeah, that's Chloe. They need a job.
It seems like you are an empowered leader, and like you're reaching back and empowering the next generation of leaders. So with your business, it sounds like you're helping with the resumes, you're doing mock interviews, you're doing the resume CVs, resumes, mock interviews. And it seemed like you're getting everyone from the beginning all the way to the end, like from starting high school all the way into, what you want to become a nurse, I think?
So I have a few. So one's a nursing school, one went to physical therapy school. She's a doctor of PT, and now she's in her first year of residency in Florida. I have a few students in pharmacy school pursuing residency.
So the network that you're building is not just pharmacy, it's all fields and aspects of life.
Yeah.
All professional fields. So how can someone reach you to get in contact with you, to get into this network, and how can someone reach you to become a mentee of you?
Sure. So emailing me at secured.dream@gmail.com would be the easiest way to contact me. I have Dream Secured Mentoring on Instagram. If you need to find me there, I can, for some reason I'm blanking on the name, but it is Dream Secured Mentoring, or Dr. Danielle J on Instagram. And that would be the easiest way to contact me. I'm on LinkedIn, Jessica Johnson on LinkedIn. I actually had one of my resident or mentees reach out on LinkedIn. She's in, I want to say Ohio, maybe Oklahoma.
So locations isn't a problem with you help mentoring.
No. You can actually schedule with me on my Dream Secured Mentoring Instagram page. And there's a place to schedule if you wanted to come in and do either like a 1 hour or so initial meet and greet, or if you just like, girl, I don't know what to do, I just got out of pharmacy school, what am I supposed to do? It doesn't matter. Like one person reached out to me on my Instagram page, and she's just trying to figure out what to do with her next step in life after graduating pharmacy school. So she's moving to Houston, and it really is an encouraging network too. So, you know, if I don't know the answer, I find someone that does. But it helps me, it encourages me too to keep progressing forward as well. So it's pretty awesome. You know, everything doesn't work out perfectly, and I'm not here to make sure that all of your dreams come true. I'm not a fairy godmother or anything like that. I wish I could. You know, everything doesn't pan out the way we want it to, but I turn those into areas to grow. What is it that God wants you to learn in this moment? And then how are you supposed to grow from it? Because there's never a, you know, oh, this didn't work out, so now my life is over. That's what I tell students in pharmacy school. When you graduate from pharmacy school, if you don't get into a residency, what will you have? A job, a doctor of pharmacy degree. You will get a job.
One thing COVID has taught everyone is how to pivot and make the best out of this situation.
Exactly.
I even applied for a residency. I was trying to get a I think it was a managerial residency. So I would have came out the residency and become like a director of pharmacy at a hospital or something like that. It would have been a 2-year program. But I wasn't able to get it. So I just had to pivot, got into retail pharmacy, and then just worked my way up the ranks from becoming a floater pharmacist to becoming like a pharmacy manager.
That's hard. That is hard work. You really have to work your behind off to get that. So
that's one thing COVID did. But you said it a few times, like if you don't know the answer, you're gonna find it. So that's one thing pharmacy school taught us. We're looking into all those reviews, resources. Like if you don't know the answer, find it. Never make it up. If you can't find it, ask someone. Like keep doing more research. So that's great.